Hey everybody, this is Stephen KC Railfan here. And today we're going to be doing a review on another piece of rolling stock that's recently released from ScaleTrains, and I'm really excited about these cars because I've been waiting for so long for them. So the review today is going to be the ScaleTrains Greenbrier Gunderson Multi-Max Autoracks. I got 4 of them here. So here's one. This is the only Rivet Counter Autorack that I pre-ordered, which is in the Canadian Pacific scheme. I also pre-ordered, and I also have 3 operators here, because here's one example I have. CSX. So, because I hear that they're actually really nice cars, and I'm really looking forward to expanding my Autorack fleet, and then getting more Autoracks, because I'll definitely think about getting some, like, more Intermountains, and maybe I'll try and find a few Walters and all that. So, I hear these are actually really cool, nice looking freight cars, so I'm looking forward to them. So, let's get started with the review. Alright, so starting off with the unboxing, so we're gonna unbox my Rivet Counter Autorack first, so which is the CP. So let's see how this works. So, as you know, it's just plain simple. You just open it inside, pull this out, and I really like this new style of packaging, which is really cool. All you gotta do is just pull off like this. Oh. Yeah, there's actually, as you can see, there's some tape here I might need to remove. So first, you gotta remove the tape first, and then like that. And how I usually unbox them, it says I just pull up to the side, and there it is. There's the Autorack itself. So there it is. So I'm gonna cut the video and unbox the operators next, and I'll show you what they look like out of the packaging. Alright, so here are the Autoracks outside the packaging I have. So the ones I have, as you know, Canadian Pacific, the Rivet Counter. Then the 3 operators, I have the BNSF Orange, right here. Good. CSX, here. And Norfolk Southern. So basically they're all sporting the current logos, like, the NS with the horse head, CSX with the boxcar scheme, the How Tomorrow Moves, BNSF with the heritage with the swoosh scheme, and the CP right here, with their initials. So it's pretty cool. So really excited about this. So also a cool thing I noticed is that for the operator, as you can look, if you look very carefully. Let me get them closer. You can see the couplers are much different. You can see that the operator one has a bit of a shorter coupler, and the Rivet Counter one has like a bit of a longer one, which is basically prototype accurate. So that's actually really cool. So without further ado, let's start off with the review, but with the Rivet Counter first. I'm gonna get on the tracks, and then we'll begin the review. Alright, so starting off, so you got some great detail on the door, as you can see, all the labels and all that. Here it says excessive height door. You got some great detail on you got couplers. You got the coupler right here, which is basically, I hear it's like a longer height. The cut levers and the MU hose. And it's a good detail on the steps and such. And lots of great detail here. Pretty cool. And trucks are nicely done too, as you can see. And the bearing caps do rotate when the car is moving. So let me see if I can show you guys. Let me just turn on the light for a little bit, so you can see. Let's just need my camera to focus. You can see. Which is actually a really cool feature that's on the ScaleTrains Rivet Counter freight cars. It's really cool. So moving on, so the vents through the area are not see-through. Paint job is really nicely done, because I really like the CP it says on the top. And now the roof. I'll show you the roof detail. Roof detail is nicely done too, as always. So now I'm going to turn on the other side section. Same wise. So basically, you got the coupler here, the cut levers, MU hoses, and actually the door is nicely done. Sadly, they do not open. You got the steps and all. So now let's say the underbody detail. You can see there's lots of good detail on the trucks here. And some really great plenty of details here. Super nice. So, yep. So anyways, I think this is actually a really nice freight car. This car is a bit expensive because the MSRP is basically like $74.99 on the ScaleTrains website. So I'm actually glad I only have one of these, because that's just probably the amount I can afford at the moment. So yeah, I think this is actually a really nice thing car. If any of you guys are modern railroaders, you should get one of these Autoracks. They're really nice pieces of rolling stock. So without further ado, that's basically the review of my the Rivet Counter Autorack. So now I'm gonna move on to the operator one next. Alright, so I have an operator Autorack here. So this example we're looking at is the CSX version. So as you know, just like the Rivet Counter, doors don't open, as always, as you can see. Do not open. There's not much detail on the doors here. It doesn't have like the coupler cut lever, MU hoses, but still got some good details like the steps. And some pretty interesting good detail here. Lots of good detail, as you can see. It's got some nice detail on the trucks too. And as for the the bearing caps do not rotate. So as you can see, I'll show you guys. So I'll just put the light on, zoom in. You can see the bearing caps don't rotate, just basically like on most other rolling stocks. So I'm going to turn the light off. Now we're going to go show the other side of the freight car. As you see, there's not a lot of details on the doors, a couple of cut levers or MU hoses, and doors do not open, as always. In the vent area, it's not see-through, just like the Rivet Counter isn't, because I'm pretty sure that's what's it like on the prototype. And I think afterwards, paint job wise, it's nicely done too, unlike you see on the CSX logo. And then I'll show you more steps. There's the TTX up here. One's got lots of great detail here. You can see this is that car, all that stuff. And then the roof detail was nicely done too. You can see. And now I'll show you the underbody detail. It's pretty nice. So underbody details is really nice too. So with that said, so basically that's going to be the review of the Autoracks, because I covered both the operator and the Rivet Counter. So I actually think these cars are nicely done. ScaleTrains did a good job with the detail wise, and then the paint job wise is really nice, and really nice cars. But even though the coupler wise on the operators are a bit short and don't match the prototypes, but it didn't really matter to me because this is still a nice looking freight car. So well, anyways, that's my personal opinion. These are actually super nice cars, and I'm really glad that ScaleTrains actually announced these since last fall and such. And I'm really looking forward to getting more Autoracks and making a longer train. So now that I have 8 Autoracks total, so it's really nice to have some Autoracks in the collection. So yeah. So thank you all for watching the review of the ScaleTrains Gunderson Autoracks, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll leave you guys with a little run by of them in action. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. May God bless.